Hey folks, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's been requested a couple of times that I do best controller settings for console, so that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look.
Zombie apocalypse.
So before we get into the video, I just want to mention I do use the Xbox Elite 2 controller. It is a pretty expensive option, but there are good reasons for it. You get these wonderful things called paddles here. Now, it lets me run a default button preset, but with the advantages of running a tactical layout. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that just before we get into the video because it might make a difference to you. Okay guys, so we're here in the options menu now. First thing you'll notice is, as I said, I'm running a default button layout. A lot of you guys will probably be running something like a tactical or a bumper jumper tactical, but as I said, I'm running default because of my pad. So anyway, this is personal preference. It really isn't going to make any difference to your gameplay once you get used to the buttons as they are. Alright guys, so we're going to run through these pretty quickly now, but if you have any questions about my settings, feel free to ask me in the comments below. I try to reply to all of them. So we got stick layout preset as default, invert vertical look is disabled, dead zone 0.02, both sensitivities at 6, the aim down sight sensitivity for low zoom is 0.9 and high zoom at 1. I use a dynamic curve type. Controller vibrations I disabled. Takes a little bit of getting used to if you already have it enabled, but trust me, it's worth turning off. You don't want vibrations impacting your aim. Aim assist, I keep it standard. Weapon mount activation, ADS and melee. I keep the weapon mount movement exit enabled. Aim down sight behavior hold. Equipment behavior hold. This is important. Use reload behavior. Contextual tap. If you're not already using it, please turn it on. I've seen hundreds of videos on this, but you'll pick up guns faster, you'll get in vehicles faster, and you still reload with the tap of a button. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be using this. Ammo weapon switch disabled. Reason being because if I run out of ammo in my gun, I hit swap automatically, and with this enabled, it just switches me back to the gun that's got no ammo, so keep it disabled. Slide behavior, I have it on hold. Auto move forward disabled. Automatic sprint on. Vehicle camera recenter enabled. Parachute auto deploy enabled. So I did want to mention in this video as well, in your general settings, for those who don't know, can you make sure you've got your film grain turned down to 0, and if we go down to world motion blur and weapon motion blur, turn them off. If you haven't done that already guys, it's going to help you so much. You don't need the game to look like a movie, you need the game to be as basic, bare bones as possible. But yeah, look at the difference here between the two pictures of the motion blur. Why would you want the motion blur on? Not sure, but make sure that's turned off. Alright folks, so now that we're done looking at my settings, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. Of course I'm using these settings, so it'll give you a good example of what they're like. If you've got any questions about my settings, leave them down below, and what controller settings are you guys running? Feel free to let me know below. I will respond to all. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time. To be honest with you, I'm glad I made that decision though.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
You start the bloody thing to go for.
Oh, but it's okay, I'll just kill everybody and you boys do all the contracts, yeah? Oh, that's bullshit.
Enemy soldier incoming.
As landing. Ah, poor guy.
Wait, it counted as my kill?
Fuck off. What? This game's rigged. You fucking deserve that. To your right, over the building, Ben.
He's right around the corner, right around the corner.
Well done, Tree. Could be fucking in there.
Made it. Just hold still.
Another one there.
Another one. Self-res, bitch.
There's another one in the window up the hill. There.
Why do they all have RPGs?
Found him.
I'm happy to do
Target is down. Well done.
to help him. Loads of people in that cash box.
Hello.
Too much.
On the roof, right there. Just jump down. Another one there.
Doing alright,
Another
mate,
one
we're
there.
doing alright, just keep going into it. Well, outside.
I had it on single fire, man.
Shoot him down, but
Hello.
Come on, drop me back in!
Another one there.
Down. Another one coming from here.
Down one. Nice. Oh yeah.
Now that is what we call a game of plunder. A plunder. Hey boy. Ooh, Ruby! Lots of money. I only killed 3? What the fuck?
It's not the
I
most
only
splendid
killed
of you
6.
fuckers.
You did. You did.